All right, President Trump announcing a new investment aimed at producing more domestic energy, posting to Truth Social, quote, America's first refinery is opening, the first new U.S. oil refinery in 50 years in Brownsville, Texas. He calls it a historic $300 billion deal. It comes, of course, as the war with Iran overseas drives up gas prices here at home, while a new project in Wyoming promises to help bring down electricity prices. A renewed focus going nuclear, as the U.S. just greenlit a nuclear reactor in Wyoming. And get this, it's the first of its kind to get approval in nearly a decade. Now, at its peak, the plant is expected to power up to 400,000 homes, a project backed by Bill Gates, a company called TerraPower, and it will use next-generation technology, making it smaller and cheaper than older models. It's likely the first of many similar projects as the tech industry races to generate new power sources to try to fuel the AI boom. With us now, he is the mayor of Kemmerer, Wyoming, where that reactor is being built. Robert Bowen with us tonight. Robert, thanks so much for being with us. There's all this talk about energy and prices, especially with what's going on overseas right now. So I wanted to highlight tonight something good that's happening in American town, which is happening there in Wyoming. The first nuclear reactor to be greenlit in this country in roughly a decade. What does it mean?
Well, it means big things for us. We're expanding, our population base is increasing, our tax base is increasing. It's been nothing but positive so far for us. We got a lot of local investment in our community, a lot of out-of-towners coming investing. It's been great.
What about the worries? Right? Like anytime you talk about a nuclear reactor, you can sort of imagine, oh my gosh, do I want this? Do I not want it? Some of the critics, worry about safety flaws and instabilities. What would you say to those who are now going, wait a minute, maybe are hesitant about doing this again for the first time in a decade?
Well, one of the great things about TerraPower is how open and honest they've been with us and upfront on everything. They've been very, very sharing with everything outside of trade secrets, of course, but they've been very open with our community, and so they've put a lot of fears to rest that people have had. And the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is so involved, and we have a high level of trust for them. There's so much oversight on this, so much regulation that our locals really don't have much fear of this. You know, they're all very supportive. We've had almost no kickback from anybody locally about this project.
Interesting. So here's some of, when you look at electricity sources in the country, nuclear happens to be at about 18%, so it's a pretty healthy number, and that number will go higher. But here's something that caught my attention, Robert, which is when you look at nuclear reactors that are under construction, look at this. China right now, it's China and everyone else by a wide mile. And so when I see that China has 39 under construction and we're doing this for the first time in a decade, do you almost feel like you're on the front lines in the fight against China in a way?
We are on the front lines. We're going to be leading the charge on the new energy industry, and this new plant, new type, very advanced, and I think it's going to be the cutting edge technology for other plants. It's going to set a standard, and I'd love to see more plants going up around. And I know there's more plans for it, and I think we're on a good path.
So when you talk about more plans, here was President Trump earlier this year.
I've signed an order directing and approval of many new nuclear reactors. We're going heavy into nuclear. I was not a big fan because I didn't like the risk, the danger, but they have the progress they've made with nuclear is unbelievable.
What would the pitch be going forward as someone who's going to have this in their backyard? What's the elevator pitch here?
It brings in a lot of jobs. It's very safe. It's very clean. It's very efficient. Science fiction is now becoming science fact. Our technology is getting so advanced that we have no hesitations about this in our area.
Science fiction is becoming science fact. I might steal that from you. He's the mayor there in Kemmerer, Wyoming, with the big news, first in a decade in his backyard. Thank you for being with us tonight, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Blake.
Of course. By the way, when you think about nuclear energy here in America, the U.S., get this, has 94 commercial reactors in 28 states. As I mentioned, this is this is prevalent right now. It powers more than 70 million homes, and the administration clearly wants to see more of it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.